Welcome to this episode of ACG's GrowthTV. I'm Katie Mulligan, and I'm joined today by Rich Coffey, Director of Strategic Partnerships for Globalization Partners. And he joins me to talk about hiring talent where talent lives. So Rich, we're in this moment where a lot of companies are trying to figure out, do we bring employees back to the office? Do we go hybrid? Do we go fully remote? What are the implications of that decision on recruiting?
At the end of the day, I think the conversation has shifted over the last couple of years post-COVID. A lot of companies have gone remote. I think it makes a lot of sense. There are folks that are going back into the office. What we found is our conversations with the employee of record model have shifted a little bit. Back in the day, they were looking for expansion and growth mode plans. Now they're looking for global talent versus actually expanding within the country itself. So our conversations with them, they have a lot of open recs that are out there because there's a talent crunch in the United States. Going through an employer of record model and the fact that we actually have the ability to help with the recruiting part of it as well helps find talent where the talent actually lives.
And so for companies who are willing to go fully remote or willing to hire globally and tap into this global pool of talent, how do they go about finding the right people? And what does that look like?
You know, it's a common conversation. We work a lot with private equity and VC. The interesting question as an example on the VC market, you know, new firm grows in the United States, gets $3 million in seed money. They need to hire 6 folks. They put recs out there. They can't find the talent. All of a sudden they're like, well, how do we grow within the market that we need to grow into? So I think the first thing that you want to do is you want to hire in hubs. So what market do I want to go into? Do I want to go into Latin America? Do I want to go into EMEA? Do I want to go into Asia Pac? You have to find a partner that can actually help that. We have something called a Globalpedia directly on our website where you can research 187 countries in which we do business in. So I think that's a first place to start. Where do you want to grow and how can we get you there?
And what other considerations should companies keep in mind as they pursue a global hiring strategy?
Yeah, I think partnering with the right firm makes a lot of sense. You know, we have a great partner ecosystem where we can help pivot over to global payroll solutions if they outgrow the market itself. From an employer record perspective, it really opens up the lines. We just developed something called GP Recruit. We have about 20 to 25 different recruiters that actually help us source talent within specific countries itself, and that's ever growing. So it's a key differentiator of us and some of the competitors that we have out there. So not only can we find the talent, we can put them directly on our payroll platform, take care of their benefits, and we're fully compliant for those folks. We have HR experts within the country, and we have probably about 25 to 30 different legal staff that can help out as well.
And are there any examples of countries, with perhaps a complicated local laws governing employee-employer relationships?
The conversation, I would say lately has been, especially what's going on in Ukraine. A lot of folks are being transient right now. They're moving from, if they're allowed to, my wife's from Ukraine as well, so there's a lot of things that are going on over there. Folks are migrating to Poland, different countries, and they're in situations where they need visa help. We're able to help there too. So a lot of the companies in the Ukraine and Russia having difficulties holding on, attracting and retaining talent, they're able to go to different countries. We're able to help with the visa support and get them up and running from a payroll perspective.
All right, great. We'll wrap things up there. Thank you for joining me on GrowthTV.
Thank you.
For GrowthTV, I'm Katie Mulligan. Thanks for watching.